Welcome, adventurers! Thank you for coming to sit at our table. Come in, kick up your feet, and allow us to tell you a story or two. I am Jingles Roscoe. I am the GM for The Dragon's Demand that you will find here on this podcast. I also am a Twitch streamer, stream games on Saturdays with my younger brother Smiter. I can be found on Instagram and Threads, as well as on Twitch and YouTube. All of those as Jingles Roscoe, one word. But I am not alone here. I also have some other people here as well. I will go ahead and start with my younger brother, Smiter.
Hey, I am Smiter Roscoe. I also like to share GM duties with my brother Jingles Roscoe, as you've already been introduced to. I also like playing at being a writer. There are some things for this campaign and for other mini campaigns that we're going to be doing in the future. I'll be handling some of the bulk of the writing for that. I'm also usually found streaming with my brother Jingles. We usually do video games, sometimes art, really just whatever we want to. And obviously, you can find me here on this podcast. Back to you, brother.
Thank you, brother. As well with us, we have the ever-lovable Catherine Everything. Catherine.
Hello there, I'm Catherine. As well as being an Arrow player and TTRPG enthusiast, I am a cosplayer, content creator, and variety streamer. I can be found on YouTube, Instagram, Twitch, and every dark corner of the internet as Catherine Everything. Thanks for having me.
Thank you, Catherine. As well as Catherine, we have the ever-lovable Will. Please introduce yourself.
Hey, this is Will. I'm an artist, writer, and author. My information is available on WillHolland9973 on Instagram if you want to check that out. And yeah, that's me.
Thank you, Will. And our final player joining us today, the lovable Bino.
Howdy, hey, hello, and hi. I'm Hazel, otherwise known as Sweet Honey Tea. I'm an artist, musician, and voice actor. You can find me on a bunch of different places, but you'll most commonly find me on Twitter, not for a super long time, and Blue Sky, but I also have YouTube and a Twitch that I don't stream on.
Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, please come on in. Prepare your spells, draw your blades, or just sit and relax for a little bit. The time has come. Let the fun begin. Adventurers, roll out.
Yay! He said the thing!
He said the thing! Alright, we gotta roll the credits immediately.
Welcome, everybody, to the first official recording of Adventurers Roll Out.
Yes!
Yeah!
It's a project that we've been looking into doing for a while now.
Yeah. Shorthand, if you guys at home are listening, you can just call it IRO as well if you want.
That's what we internally have been referring to it.
That's what the team internally has been referring to the project as.
Arrow, yeah.
The cool kids call it.
And we're the cool kids. We make the rules.
And then we break them.
We do indeed. Everyone.
Yes.
The last time that we met our heroes, they were asked by the lovely Tamily Tendervale to go down into her cellar, for her many, many fishes have been missing. We do not know why, but Tamily has offered each player 10 gold pieces to go down into her cellar and try to find out what is taking her fish. Once down there, the players were faced with horrible, gigantic, dog-sized rats that they dispatched relatively quickly. They then found their way into a big hole that had been made in the side of the cellar itself. A hole that really oughtn't be there. As they were going deeper down into the hole, they came across a web-infested room with a gigantic spider, which they then dispatched relatively quickly. They got through the spider's den and found their way into a hidden chamber, which seemed to be a burial site of some kind. Whilst in there, they dispatched the skeletons and the zombie that lie within relatively quickly. Honestly, the fight, they've been taking some decent hits, but they've been doing pretty decently so far. So now as we come back in, we find ourselves back in the room where you guys have just finished dispatching the skeletons and the zombie, Beano has found a glowing rock, which they are currently holding in their hands. What is everybody up to? I think most of you are still kind of hurt.
Yes, Sabine has seen better days.
Mm-hmm.
I am desperately in need of healing, and I have a healing potion that I can use.
That is correct. You currently still have the immunity to treat wounds, so you can drink your healing potion if you would like.
I will drink my healing potion.
By all means, go ahead and drink your healing potion. Sabine, you were saying something. What would you like to do?
I was going to say, I forgot how treating wounds works as far as like time things. So I was going to offer to heal, but I can't.
Yes.
So I have seen better
Yes.
days though. Maybe I should heal myself.
Yeah, you do not currently have immunity to treat wounds, so you can treat yourself if you want to.
I'm going to.
By all means, go ahead. As we know... Oh, you're going to use the heal spell, or would you like to use your
Yes.
healer's tools? Because that is your final casting of heal for the day.
Oh.
Yes. So, one thing that kind of trips up 5e players a little bit when they come into playing this system...
It's me.
Yeah, well, no, it's not just you, because this is a common thing for a lot of 5e players. So don't worry, this is a common thing. This isn't an outlier for you yourself, Catherine. Vancian spellcasting is what they use in this, and as such, you place whatever casting you want in that particular spell slot, and it cannot be used for a different spell. It's just for that spell slot. And as such, you have only prepared one casting of heal for the day. And so you only have one casting until you take a long rest, and then during your daily preparations, prepare more preparations of the heal spell.
Gotcha. All right. Well, then in that case, thank you for that, by the way. I will just treat my wounds.
All right.
And I will save that heal spell because we'll probably need it.
Mm-hmm. Yep, heal is very helpful whilst in the middle of battle. Most of the time you'd want to either drink healing potions or heal yourself with those items. Ooh, that is a critical success. You get double the healing on that.
Oh, baby.
So you rolled a total of 26, which the DC for it is 15. Because you rolled 10 above the DC, you critically succeeded, so you get the double the healing on it. Okay.
Perfect.
I love that, by the way, as an inclusion to the system.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That.
And now I am perfectly fine.
You are perfectly fine, and you always have been.
Yes.
Aww.
So Sabine, I'm gonna tick it forward 10 minutes now because you have spent that.
Perfect.
Oh, let me give you the immunity to treat wounds. I will just apply that to you guys once you guys have succeeded or failed sometimes on treat wounds, and then I will skip it forward 10 minutes. Alrighty, you guys have sat down. Carmela, did you want to do anything whilst waiting these 10 minutes? Or Bino, did you want to do anything whilst waiting these 10 minutes?
I would like to, yeah.
How would you like to?
Yeah, I actually want to examine this coffin right here a little bit, or sarcophagus. I'm not sure. Like, I just want to look at it. Does it ring any bells? Do I know what it is, or like what the engravings on it symbolize?
Mm-hmm.
What should I roll, if anything?
No, you don't actually have to roll much of anything at all. You don't recognize that this is an important person. You kind of examine the sarcophagus itself, and you see that there was words written on it, but it's all been worn away with time. Basically impossible to read at this point. But if you take the time, because the zombie was inside of that and it opened up the lid, and if you look inside of the sarcophagus itself, you see a shining piece of metal that's currently sitting in there.
I would like to look at that.
Okie dokie. I'm showing you this. You can look inside there.
While
Ooh.
Nino is checking that out,
Yes.
I'd like Carmela to casually approach.
Casually approaches.
Casually approaches my halfling.
This is my halfling.
And
This is right. Oh, hello.
oh my. And Carmela is going to ask, "Oh, Sabine, I was wondering if after you have aided yourself, if you might be able to lend some of your medical expertise to healing me as well."
Absolutely. I didn't. And Sabine's going to kind of give her one of those head to toe look ups and downs under the guise of medical professionality here. And like, I didn't think you got hurt, but I'd be happy to, mend what ails you.
Oh, that is wonderful news indeed. And she is going to start taking off her jacket, and
Sabine's going to try very hard not to fumble any of the professional medical equipment. And by that, I mean, like, what? The gauze and awkwardness that she has. Yes.
Yes.
Continue.
That was a deep in your chest. Yeah, go ahead and administer first aid, please.
Don't forget to target Carmela as you do it.
Administering first aid.
You see that she's probably got, off that fight, a few cuts on her arm.
Oh no, treat wounds, not administer.
I went for
My
the,
bad.
like, literal,
You did.
you know.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
LOL, JK.
Yeah. While we're doing that...
LOL, JK, exactly. Ignore that.
Mhm.
All right, rolling.
Oh!
7.
Oh, just short.
Oh!
So sorry.
Fumbled. Really? Right in front of Carmilla?
Well, there was that moment where you were patching up my arm, and we just kind of stared at each other for a little bit.
Perfect.
All right, so that is an immunity for an hour on me. Else?
What else indeed? Did you guys want to do anything else? Bino pulled out something from the sarcophagus.
Ooh, yeah, what'd you find?
I would like to go to the sarcophagus to see what she discovered.
Okay. Yep, you
It's
can
a
go over.
shield.
It appears to be a
Yeah,
shield.
more welcome. It looks to be a shield. I haven't had any indication that it's not a shield.
As you lift it up and
Fliff's
you
just
look
like
at
looking
it,
at it, like, yep, that's a shield. Yeah, she takes the shield. Beetle takes the shield out of her bag that she had just put it into, and as Harbinger's walking over, she's just like holding it in her hands. It's significantly bigger than her hands, but she's just like, look what I found.
as you guys examine the shield, you can see that it's got an intricate lion pattern on the face of it.
Picture, picture.
We have a picture of it. This is what it looks like.
Ooh.
Oh,
Ooh.
Ooh,
It's a
that's
perfect round
beautiful.
shield.
Yeah, it's a perfectly round shield. It
that
seems
looks
to be
very mysterious.
made out of polished steel.
Ooh. For those listening at home, the engraving sort of almost looks like a lion's roar with like Medusa snakes as the mane, in a sense. At least that's the vision I'm getting. It looks very detailed. I really like it.
It reminds me of what would happen if a Cthulhu and a lion merged together.
Like a fusion dance.
Gross.
More like just a design idea, but that'd be an odd fusion dance for a Cthulhu and a lion, but sure.
It's like a failed fusion
Cthulhu.
dance, or just like they're slightly off.
In case anybody didn't know, Cthulhu is a title. It's not a person.
Yeah.
It's not.
Oh.
No, it's not true. Cthulhu is a god.
It is a... the god of madness?
That's
Yeah.
the one.
It's a gigantic cosmic entity.
You're not meant to understand what Cthulhu is, so we're gonna simplify it and put it on this.
And put it on this. And then we're going to put it on Funko Pops and sell it to teenagers.
Oh, baby!
So you guys are seeing this beautiful polished shield. And actually, I'll go ahead and just reveal. I don't.
That is lovely, that is.
It does not need to be mysterious or anything. It is just referred to as a polished shield. And you
Okay.
can use it as a shield should you want to.
Ooh.
In Pathfinder 2nd Edition, everybody is proficient with shields, and the way that shields work is
Oh.
unlike in 5e. In 5e, if you have a shield, then you automatically get the AC bonus that it gives you. In 2nd Edition Pathfinder, you strap the shield to your arm, and then you spend an action to raise your shield. Anybody can do this, and then that will give you the bonus to your AC. I believe in this case, the polished shield will give you a +2 to your AC if you raise your shield. When your time comes back around again, your shield will automatically go back down, and then you'd have to raise it again every turn if you want to.
Gotcha.
Okay, gotta actually block.
That's right.
So I will ask the question, who amongst us would like to use the shield?
The question.
The question. The question should be, should the one that is often in melee combat be the one that has the shield?
Yeah.
By the way,
you're
this
right.
is
Furfoot should have the shield.
That's right.
Furfoot should have the Surefoot should have the shield.
Thankfully, in 2nd Edition Pathfinder, animal companions have their own specific armor set that you can buy.
Oh, of
But
course.
not yet, because I don't think you
go.
can afford it yet. But
Goat armor, goat armor.
goat armor, baby,
Hey guys, we're gonna start a GoFundMe for goat armor.
$10 goat armor. If you guys want the Goat Armor DLC, go to the Patreon that doesn't exist.
Yeah. Well, it will one day.
Maybe.
Maybe.
It all depends on you, the listener. So,
Yeah.
you guys have gotten yourself
my.
a nice polished shield. I don't know whoever wants to hold on to it or if you want to just store it in the party stash. Oh, speaking of which, as we mentioned before, the party stash is kind of a nebulous thing. It doesn't really exist, but I think for the sake of making sure and keeping track of like how heavy things are, it'd be a good idea if somebody was actually carrying the things themselves that are in the party stash. Once you guys get what used to be a bag of holding is now called a spacious pouch, I believe. If you guys get one of those, then you can start storing stuff in that, and that will mitigate the bulk or the heaviness of the items themselves. So, for the sake of this, I don't want things to be stored in the party. I want whoever to be the designated pack mule,
So to speak.
to do that. So, you guys can decide that.
Carmilla is not strong.
It's true.
So.
And you guys, you don't have to figure it out right now. We can discuss it later.
Okay.
But also,
Harbinger.
a little correction from the last time that we recorded as well. I had mentioned that the skeletons are resistant to piercing damage, which is still accurate, and Carmilla's gun does do piercing damage. However, it also has the concussive trait, and the concussive trait means that it does piercing damage, but if something's resistant to piercing, it does bludgeoning damage instead, which the skeletons are not resistant to. And that's why the skeletons were taking full damage from her gun.
Gotcha.
Gun.
So,
That makes sense.
yep, there you go.
Sounds good. In that case, now we're using the big party stash. We'll probably just put the shield in there for now.
Yeah. Let me move it.
Okay. You want to put it in the party stash, you can.
Yeah.
But that's what you guys have found in this room.
Alright. Carmilla is going to say to the group, well, unless there are any more hidden treasures, which I doubt that there are amongst, and she's going to kick one of the skeletons, these, I suggest that we move on.
That does sound like a wonderful idea.
How about for the marching order? Unless anybody has any other ideas. How
No,
far
I don't think there's anything else in this room that we need.
How far down the hallway can we go and
You can
assemble a
go back
marching
to that
order?
previous room that you were at before.
Yeah, I think we're all good.
Go ahead
here.
and determine your marching order, which way you want to go.
I think marching
I'd like to be
order.
near the front of the line if possible.
Oh, absolutely. You are.
Mhm.
Yes, you are.
Mhm.
I'm gonna move to. Apparently not. I'm trapped right now. But
why are you
I will
stuck?
move to the back and.
Can you use your arrow keys to move?
There we go.
Oh, there you go. Oh, you might have had them both selected there.
I believe so. Okay.
Yeah. If it's alright, I think I would actually like Surefoot behind Harbinger. And then Carmella, and then Dino, and then Sabine.
No, Sabine in the back.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. Would Surefoot, this is an important question,
Yeah.
would Surefoot be comfortable being that far away from Sabine?
Yes, because we're still just going back through like a little corridor. It's
Okay.
among friends. I don't think Surefoot would leave to go do a solo mission, but I appreciate you asking.
Okie dokie. If you want, you guys can make your way back into that one room where you first saw the barricade. You can go all the way down there.
Here, right?
Yep. And if you want, you guys can continue to make your way down this way.
Alright. Should have let them know how far they get.
As you guys make your way down this corridor, it is very dark, so Harbinger, you'll find that
Okay.
it's very difficult to see the farther
I
you
have my
go. But
light.
stop right
You can
there,
see at
Harbinger.
least a little bit.
My vision is a bit impaired.
Bino,
Yes.
you both have your light spell up, and you also have that glowing stone in your hand as well. But Harbinger, as you come around, you can see towards what would be the east for you, but would be to your left since you're looking downward. You see a 10-foot high cliff off to the side right here, as well as the room continues to go down this way. You see a split.
Just so you all are aware, we have a cliff to my left, and to our right, a continued hallway. Where shall we journey?
How about the cliff?
Carmilla is actually going to look back over her shoulder
Alright.
at Bino and say, "What? Go for the cliff?"
I will carefully attempt to go toward the cliff. I'm not for sure how much cliff we have, but I can definitely feel the wind
Well, hold on there.
and such. But we would need to get the rest of the party's decision.
hold your horses there, Harbinger. And Carmilla is actually gonna break formation and move up.
Okay.
And then she's gonna gesture Beano to follow up. Beano, darling,
Yeah.
could I ask you to either place that little globule of light somewhere upon Harbinger's person, or hand over the glowing stone that you gave to him? He is taking point after all.
This is a part of my light spell, and I can divvy that light up, right? Like into 4 separate little balls, if I remember correctly.
You can create 4 separate balls throughout the day.
Oh, wow.
You've only created 1 ball so far, so if you want, you can peel that ball in half and hand
That
it to
is
somebody
exactly
else.
what Bino will do. Bino had the ball resting on her, like, hair tie as sort of just, like, an accent feature. She, like, takes it off and, like, mimes precariously in her hands as if she's stretching something really, really stretchy until the singular ball of light splits into 2. And she puts the one in her left hand back onto her hair tie, and she hands the other one to Harbinger with a big cheeky smile on her face. This work?
Go ahead and cast light for me again, and then I will attach that to Harbinger for you,
Light.
so that Harbinger will have his own light source. The light spell in the remaster has been combined with dancing lights. So light and dancing lights have been put together, so now you can just make 4 light sources at once
Nice.
for the day. There you go, Harbinger. You now have your own light source, and you see the cliff in
Okay.
front of you.
So is everyone else in agreement it's okay to go to the cliff?
Directly to our...
Directly to our impending
You know, who takes out her hands for a moment doing the thing where it's like, what direction is left, what direction is right?
But we want to make sure that the rest of the party is in agreement, not just yourself, Bino.
Right. Forget about that part. What does everyone else think?
Now that I'm looking at it, I was concerned initially that the cliff would be going down. But now that I'm getting a better look at it, it is clear that it is in the inverse. And
Yeah, it's
now
going
my
up.
curiosity is piqued. Harbinger, why don't you go ahead and go and take a quick peek on up on that cliff?
Okay, I shall go forward. Sabine, are you okay with us checking out the cliff?
Yeah, we got a mystery to solve, and I think we better explore every nook and cranny, even if jumping off a cliff sounds a little counterintuitive, but go for it.
Okay.
We've got a mystery on our hands, gang.
Damn it!
Gotta get,
Damn!
you gotta get some Surefoot snacks.
No!
Sherford goes, "Rubber-rubby."
No!
Wait, if we're calling dibs on Scooby-Doo
Hold
characters,
on,
can I
no.
say Velma?
Sure.
No! Oh no! We are the Scooby-Doo characters!
Oh.
I didn't realize it until it was pointed out, but we are the Scooby Gang.
Exactly.
And you guys are trying to solve a mystery here.
Ah!
I tell you, if it's Old Man Jenkins at the end of this, I'm gonna be mad.
I'm gonna be so mad.
But, Harbinger, I'm gonna put you back down there because this cliff requires a climb check.
Oh!
Okay.
I have put it in the chat, so by all means, if you want to climb this cliff, please do a climb check for me.
I was gonna ask who I was, but I'm obviously Daphne.
Yeah.
Oh, god damn it. I rolled a natural 1.
Bino, you
Looks
rolled a
like
7.
Oh, it's a 7. I
You
can't
rolled a
read my
natural
own
7.
dice roll, my own 3D dice. Please excuse me. I'm a bit stupid.
You customized your own dice.
I can't read. Vito's just holding
Yeah.
the little book upside down. This book won't stop me because I can't read.
That's right. You succeeded, Harbinger. I can put you up there now. You are standing in front of what looks to be these really fine, opulent doors.
All right.
But you're the only one up at the moment. I don't know if you want to open them first or if you want to wait for somebody else to be up there with you.
By thought of process, I would want to wait until the rest of us were here. Can I lower a rope down?
Do you have a rope?
I do believe I do in my inventory.
Let's check your inventory.
Yes, I have a rope.
Yes, you do have some rope. You can lower some rope down and help somebody up if you want.
So do I need to click anything on that, or do I just say I'm lowering a rope?
No, you can just say that you're lowering a rope, and whoever wants to try
lower
and
the rope.
take the rope.
All right. When he lowers the rope, Carmilla is going to step up to it. She's going to grab the rope and then look over at Surefoot and go, "Come on. Come on, go.
He's gonna try calling.
Come on, go.
Surefoot.
Come on.
You know what? Go ahead and go ahead and target Surefoot,
Target.
and then do the command an animal action for me.
Yes.
I think this is going to be a hard check
Right.
because
Sabine's just gonna watch.
I think it's going to be a hard check. Yeah, Sabine's
Command
just
animal.
watching. So go ahead and
Let me.
Yes. That is a bonus of 0,
Alright, I
folks.
targeted Surefoot. I'm gonna public roll.
no. Well, no.
Am I doing this or
I'm
is someone else
doing
doing this?
this
I'm
is
sorry.
Just
I
Carmilla.
should have asked. Just Carmilla?
this
Oh,
is
I'm sorry.
Carmilla.
I zoned out and I was like, oh, I'm just being told to do something. Oh, I have to do it. I'm so sorry.
Okay, I'll do
Go
it.
for it.
Okay, come here, Surefoot. Please roll it.
Nice.
It's a
Nice.
natural 16.
Oh, baby.
So
What happens? What happens?
even with the hard DC put on that, that would be a success. But I'm going to leave it to Sabine.
Whoa.
Do you think that Surefoot would be receptive to a command such as this?
I think Surefoot is going to look back to Sabine and then kind of look to Carmilla. And since earlier Sabine was like, okay, fine, I guess we're going on the cliff, I think Surefoot would be amiable to go, although he's going to give you a little bit of attitude about it. I'm gonna move a little closer. There you go.
bit of
Just a little bit of goat sass. Just a little.
There you go. So he is there now.
All right, great. I'm going to tie the rope around him as best I can, and then I tell Harbinger, all right, he's good to go. Take him on up.
So I'm pulling him up.
You're pulling up the goat. Sabine
Alright.
is trying so hard not to laugh in the background because she knows that if she laughs, that Surefoot's gonna act up. So she's just like, "Yeah, buddy, it's fine. You got this."
So, because Sabine is not commanding Surefoot at the moment, Surefoot isn't really going to do anything. So
Yeah.
if you want to pull Surefoot up the cliff, go ahead and make another athletics check.
Oh, yeah. By the way, Carmilla is ignoring the fact that Surefoot has shown that he's capable.
Yeah. I was just thinking that. I was like, he can climb, but if you want to pinata him up there, that's a choice.
No, we must carry him.
That's
We
the way to
must
do it.
carry him.
I wasn't quite understanding
You
why we
can't
were
do
pulling him
it.
up either, but I was just like, okay, if that's what we're doing.
Carmilla really giving the like, I can't carry it for you, but I can carry you, Mr. Frodo.
More like Carmella's all like, he has to do it because I'm not going to do it.
That's enough. You can pull him up.
Be gentle with my
Yeah.
goat.
Oh, this is so much better.
Yeah.
That's an 8.
That's 8 total. Remember
total.
to you yourself give me your total at the end. Whoever it is that's doing the rolling, please give me the total at the end. So, you cannot pull up Surefoot right now. What is everybody else doing whilst this is happening?
Carmilla's crossing her arms and grinning.
Okay? Vino, what are you
in
doing?
a very frustrated attempt, like she's just looking up at this cliff, and you can hear, like, Carmilla, who's right next to her, can hear her mutter, "I'm not gonna let a cliff beat me," and she's going to attempt to climb again.
Go right on ahead.
I will roll
Sabine's-
another athletics check.
Sabine's gonna be like, we can tie all the rope around you and see if Harbinger can haul you up. I think you weigh less than the goat.
That's Vito's like trying to climb up again. Nope. I got this. She gets about like a third of the way up, slips back down again, and falls on her dress. God dang it!
I'm so confused.
You know what? I'm going to continue to be persistent about this. Vito will put the crystal that's in her hand, she's been holding it, and just like huddle it under one arm as she's continued to climb. She's going to put it in her bag. She's just gonna bag it,
There you
and
go.
crack her knuckles precariously. I am not gonna let this mountain beat me. And she's going to attempt to climb it again.
There you go.
Yay,
That's a
that's a
success.
12.
You're able to make it to the top. Sabine, what are you doing while all this is
While
happening?
all this is happening, Sabine's just gonna kind of really quietly, all halfling style, walk up to Surefoot, undo the rope, and just give him a little signal to climb the cliff himself.
Which he can do.
Go, 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 go.
But now that it's actually getting a little bit crowded in there, there's not a lot of room right there.
Okay.
If anybody wants to
Belay
they
that,
can-
then.
they can open up the door.
So,
She's still gonna untie him and just be like, hey buddy, when there's room, you got this.
so do we need to
Mhm.
open the door to have the room we need to get in?
I think so.
Yep.
But let's just not touch anything. I'm saying that more for me than I'm saying that for you, Harbinger. Don't touch anything. As she, like, turns 90 degrees right towards the door. So, you ready to do this?
I shall open the door.
As will I.
You can open the door. if you want.
Door. Ooh.
The ancient wooden door creaks open on rusty hinges, revealing a ruined chamber. Mold and rot stain every surface. On the far side of the room is a stone statue of a giant squid, its tentacles reaching towards an altar in the center of the chamber. The scum covers almost everything, but it hasn't touched the silver bowl sitting atop the stone altar. The water in the bowl is perfectly clear. So as Harbinger, you were saying you would like to step in just a little bit, just to let
Everyone
room for
else
everyone,
in, yes.
which you may. If you want.
So step 2 spaces
There
here.
you go.
Bino, following shortly behind Harbinger, is just like, you said you weren't going to touch anything. Don't touch anything. Don't touch anything. Don't touch anything. I really want to touch that.
Harbinger looks at Bino and says, yes, let's not touch anything. That is a good idea.
But it looks so clean, and we haven't had water in hours. You know, no, I'm not going to touch it
No,
until
hope-
everyone else gets up
I
here.
sure do hope y'all ain't touching nothing up there. And Carmella's gonna go ahead and climb on.
Make a climb check, please.
Can do.
Or
Succeeds on the first try.
Going to the climb. Sure. That's 10.
That's exactly what you need.
Nice.
Yay!
Okay, Sabine.
All right, I'm gonna move over, and I'm also gonna try and climb up the cliff.
I will say, because Surefoot, being a goat animal companion, has the special support ability that, let me double check, it's got a name. Goat Support Benefit. If you click on that, it says your goat boosts you up a wall, allowing you to reach greater heights. You climb up a surface as if you rolled a success on a climb action. So long as your goat is supporting you and pushing you up,
Yes.
as long as it's 10 foot, you can just have Surefoot boost you up and you
Oh,
won't have to
perfect.
roll.
That's exactly what we did.
Okay,
Yeah.
there you go. And so now you are up there, and you can also see this altar. Everything is covered in scum. It's like
Gross.
wet. It's dripping. There's like a perpetual moistness to it. It smells kind of like ocean tide pools. Been there for too long, and they stink.
The stink.
That's what it smells like in
Gross.
here. Except you see this pristine, gorgeous silver bowl that is fully untouched by any of the scum in the room. And then obviously the statue in the corner. And the perfectly clean, clear water inside the bowl.
Carmella's gonna scratch her chin. I'd like to do a recall knowledge check to see if I can at least determine what sort of ceremony this is or what sort of god this is, if it is even a deity.
That's good. I'm also, just because of secret reasons, I will also allow Sabine to make this check here. So I put it in the chat there. Feel free to make that religion check there. I posted a link to click on
You
in
want
the
me to
chat.
click on that one too?
Yes, please.
I rolled a 25 on the religion check.
Very nice.
Oh, that's a natural.
Oh, my.
That's fine.
It's okay, I got this.
Because we're doing these ones open,
Yeah.
I'm not going to give you false information or anything like that.
No, I got you. That would be funny.
That would be funny, though. But I will say, Carmella, you come in and you're just all like, oh, this must be some sort of horrible ritual for this giant squid. Maybe they sacrifice people to this thing or whatever. That's kind of the impression you get from that religion check. Whereas Sabine, with your critical success of your check there, you know exactly what this is because this is very, very familiar to you. This is a shrine to Gosre, which, as we know, Gosre is the god of nature and the fury of the ocean.
All right, so Sabine's gonna let everybody know. Hold up, guys. This right here, this is a shrine to Gozray. This don't touch anything. Don't touch anything. But this is good. And so she's gonna kind of reverently look around. She's not gonna touch anything, even though like this is her deity. She still wants to get a lay of the land. As a druid, I feel like she wouldn't be as surprised by the fact that like the water is still clean, but like the funk in the air is still kind of gross and cloying. But definitely wants to settle everyone down so we don't think we're about to get like blood sacrificed.
Gozray. Is that an evil god?
No. Sabine's gonna kind of just... So she's gonna walk around. Again, not touch anything. No, that's Gozray.
And Carmela is gonna point at the statue and go, That's not an evil-looking god to you.
I don't think he looks evil. Then again, he doesn't really have any expression to go off of, so... My gut instinct still says he's not evil? Question mark? She turns over to Sabine. What do you think about that?
So Sabine is kind of of two minds right now. Like, she's studying the stuff, guys. Like, she's looking at the stuff. And this is kind of the first time since leaving home that Sabine has been around a shrine to Gozray. So she's having a moment. But also, she's like, guys, it's Gozray. Gozray is the god of nature, of the storms. Is nature evil? No. Like, just because it's a little scary, it's about as scary as a thunderstorm. It's about as scary as a tidal wave. This isn't evil just because you don't understand it. And then she's going to turn right back to looking at the pretty silver bowl on the table.
I do like thunderstorms. But what about the bowl? What's that all about?
I will say, just because Sabine did roll a critical success,
Nice.
I can tell you, Sabine, this is what you have been able to parse together from the silver bowl. You know that sometimes gods will test their followers in certain ways, and if they're able to pass this test, they can get a particular boon. Gozray doesn't do it very often. You've heard of times when Gozray would request people to show their mettle in some way. You feel like this is one of those instances. This is a test from Gozray. It's a test that involves being able to ingest the contents of the bowl without succumbing to the magical pressure that it has within it.
Oh boy.
If Sabine wants to explain that to
so y'all notice that Sabine's been like looking at this bowl really intensely, and she's gonna kind of put her arms out like, all right guys, now grain of salt, I know I just said the Gozray ain't evil, so I'm gonna need y'all to bear with me for a second. But I don't know what pantheon y'all believe in or what y'all have been through, but I'm getting a feeling that this is a test. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna ingest this here water, and I'm gonna see if I'm strong enough for Gozray.
I don't know about that, darling. Maybe, would it even be worth it at that point?
Sabine.
Yeah.
I know I don't have a god in this world that I worship, but I would like to take the opportunity to do the trial if this is a test that must be done, if it is okay to do so.
Now, Sabine's gonna look Harbinger up and down, and at first, she was immediately like, no, what, no, but there is something oddly sweet about that, and she's gonna tell Harbinger that. She's like, Harbinger, like, I'm touched. Honestly, that's incredibly sweet. I feel, though, like this is Gozray. And Sabine has a religious symbol on her, and she's gonna kind of clutch it. This isn't a test of strength in your way, Harbinger. Like, you've carried us. I think this is time for me to see if I've got it in me. And with that, Sabine is going to put hands on the bowl, and we're going to take this baby steps. So she's going to place her hands on the bowl and start to lift it and see if anything happens. Yay.
Okay.
Chuck,
Yep.
Chuck.
It's not too terribly heavy. You can lift it.
Yeah.
Does anything happen when Sabine lifts the bowl? There's no pressure plate. It's not immediately a trap.
Because it's not too heavy. It is a little heavy. It's made out of silver. When you lift it, you can look underneath it, and there doesn't seem to be any pressure plates or anything like that. Nothing seems to move when you lift the bowl.
Okay, all right. So with the bowl in her hands, she's gonna say, Skyfather, from the wind and the waves, I'm doing this as your humble servant. And she's going to tip the bowl and start to drink of the water.
I think, just because you are a faithful of Gosray, I think it would be fair to give you a little bit of a circumstance bonus to this. Because you are faithful. So I'm going to put a prompt in the chat. I need you to roll this fortitude save for me as you drink it. But when the prompt comes up to ask you... Oh, I was going to tell you to add to it, but
okay.
You've rolled it.
No, that's fair.
Spend that hero point.
Would you like to spend a hero point on that?
Yes, I would like to use a hero point on that.
Okay, go ahead and spend your hero point. You should be able to right-click on that.
I'm so nervous.
And re-roll using your hero point.
Right. All right.
So nervous. Oh, why?
Really, just 1 point higher.
That was 9.
Yeah, because you already put on the +2.
Yeah. So, Sabine.
Yes.
You start sipping from the water, and you're trying to be careful not to drink too fast. But for some reason, the water seems to want to just keep pouring faster and faster in your mouth and filling you up. You're drinking too much too quickly. You were trying not to, but it just keeps coming and coming, and you start feeling full and heavy and sick as you are now inflicted with saltwater sickness. You have been slowed down. You do not feel well. As a result, for the next hour, you feel sick.
Do it.
You're going to take a -1 status penalty to all your rolls, your armor check, and your spell DCs until after the hour has passed, as you were unable to withstand the might of the wind and the waves.
I am just but a little halfling.
Damn.
And so, how do you react as this water just keeps pouring into your mouth and you have to pull the bowl away, or else you feel like you might burst with all of this water that has been filled inside of you?
So obviously, as Sabine's got the bowl and she's drinking and drinking, there is that sense of panic, kind of like when you are in the ocean and you are pulled under by a current. And I think Sabine just feels the might and the wrath of Gosray, and as she's going through it, like in her mind, she's reminded that her god is powerful. He is the wind and the storm and all the terror and power of nature. Even though she's stuck between the all-consuming weight of that tidal wave, there's that very human halfling strength of I need to live. And so even though she feels like as she pushes that bowl away, she's losing something, just that little bit of like, I couldn't do it, I couldn't shoulder this, she's got to survive. She pushes the bowl away and coughs and sputters the remaining salt water out, and just feels like when you've washed up to shore and you're grateful to be alive, but you know that didn't go the way that it was supposed to. And I think Sabine's going to kind of retreat inside a little bit and just feel like she failed. You know, this is reality sitting in. Yeah, she's going to put the bowl back on the altar and just, I'm done here.
Yeah. Dang.
I think Surefoot's going to come up and just kind of give her an emotional goat support moment there, too. She's just going to kind of bury her head in Surefoot's fur there for a second.
Sabine, are you okay? What happened?
Nothing. I wasn't... I'm fine. I'm fine. I wasn't enough to pass this trial, but I'll be fine.
Okay.
Carmella's actually gonna look kind of mad and then look over at the statue of Gosray, and she's gonna say, ain't that about the way of the gods anyway?
Harbinger?
Sabine, would it be okay for me to attempt to try it now? If it was okay with you, I mean.
Sabine's gonna look between Harbinger and the bowl and the statue. I ain't one to gatekeep any sort of favor of the gods, but I worry what Gosray would do to a non-believer. Like, if all I've ever known is Gosray, and I wasn't enough. Harbinger, I don't want to see you get hurt.
I understand your concern. Please understand that while my faith is not in Gosray, my faith is more in you as my compatriot.
By all means, then. And Sabine's gonna kind of make the same, like, somatic gesture that she would for healing and just kind of be like, I'll be here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, can Harbinger grab the water from where he is?
He can.
Okay. So Harbinger will grab the bowl, check to make sure nothing else happens, and attempt to drink the water.
As you lift the bowl and you look inside, it looks as if no water has been drank at all. It looks just as full as it did before, even though you all saw more and more water was pouring into Sabine, and so much that it overflowed, and she actually spat half of it out. But the bowl is full.
Okay. And what checks do I need to make, if any?
I will put in the fortitude save if you drink it. Look into the chat there.
Okay.
You can see a button that says fortitude save. Just click on that.
I'm actually really nervous for real now.
Oh, failure.
Oh.
That's an 11.
It was almost a natural 18.
Ooh.
But I'm afraid, Harbinger, the same thing happens with you. You try very hard to not drink it too fast, but once again, the water just magically starts forcing its way into you as if the tides itself were just filling you up inside, and you also suffer saltwater sickness.
Dang. That's a tough one. I'm actually letting Bino go first.
If
Yes,
Bino wants.
If
like
Bino
to.
wants to. Like, well, for roleplay purposes, I'm gonna let Bino.
Yes. Bino is just watching Sabine attempt this and just gag on the water, and Harbinger try to do the same thing. And she looks towards the statue of Gozra and is just... You could tell she's thinking. There's some thought behind her eyes. Well, she takes the bowl into her hands. Instead of trying to give some sort of long-winded speech of dedication, she just heralds the bowl in almost like tears with two hands, says just to family in the future, and attempts to take a sip.
Alrighty. Go ahead and click on that same save that's in the chat.
Carmela reaches out to stop her, but she's too slow.
Yep.
I was actually going to attempt to re-roll it with a hero point.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead and re-roll it with the hero point.
Uh-oh.
Do it.
I'm gonna change fate real quick. Watch this.
Nuh-uh.
Natural 20.
Natural 20. Changing fate.
And you know what? You did change fate.
Or my hero
So-
point.
You all watch as Bino very gently takes just a mouthful of the water.
Yeah.
And Bino, the water is really refreshing. It feels nice. And you feel this powerful surge just flow through you. And you feel like you have become more fortified against attacks. For the next hour, if you get hit with an attack, you can spend your reaction to turn a critical success into an ordinary success. So, if something critically hits you, you can take away that critical hit and instead make it a regular hit, as you have been blessed with Ocean's Might.
Ooh. I'm also gonna pop this into chat so
Awesome.
people can see it just a little bit. Bino sets the bowl down very gently and looks over to Harbinger, but mostly looks over to Sabine. You can see almost a twinge of sadness in the corners of her mouth, sort of just realizing, why did I deserve this? Why was I the one to get the blessing, while Sabine, who's dedicated her life to this god, is over here gagging up salt water? And she looks back to the statue of Gozra and just gives a very small nod, and looks back over to Carmilla.
Carmilla, her face was mad at first, and now she actually looks pissed. As she's looking at all three of you, and then she looks back at the statue of Gosra and says, well, ain't that about what gods are like? Fickle in their delivery and loose in their promises. And she's gonna point at the statue of Gosra, and she's gonna say, and this one, I bet you is akin to just any other one that would like to pull the wool over your eyes, the carpet from under your feet. You know what? And she's gonna grab the bowl, and she's gonna say, I don't take this as tribute. I don't take this as humble acceptance. I take this as challenge. And she's gonna knock the bowl.
Alrighty. Go ahead and make a fortitude save.
She's not doing this like out of reverence at
Yeah.
all. She's all like, screw this god.
Yes.
It's my will against yours.
Yes. Go ahead and roll the save for me, please.
Alrighty. And if it goes bad, I will be using a hero point.
That's all good.
Natural 20.
Oh my.
She's grabbing the bowl and she's lifting. It's just a pure angry expression
Yeah.
as she's downing this water. And I imagine as she's feeling that ocean's power come over us, she's just shaking her head and just going, no, more, I bet you I could beat this. I need to beat this.
And like Bino, like as she's like really realizing Carmela's getting way too into this, she's like, okay, maybe we should slow down a little, like grabbing onto her dress a little bit.
No. And she's actually gonna push Bino back a little bit. Not hard, but just all like, no, let me do this. And she's not gonna empty it out, but drink, and then slam the bowl back down on the desk.
Yep. You do that, and as you do, you drink the whole bowl, and then you see it slowly fill back up again as you feel the magic of the Ocean's Might take over you, and you are blessed with Ocean's Might.
And then she's gonna point at the bowl, and she's gonna say, now let that be a lesson to you. And then she's gonna gather herself. She's gonna dust off her shirt with all that water that's spilled everywhere. And then she is going to collect herself, and she says, and now shall we depart? I think she's gonna realize there's some hesitancy from the rest of the group.
Or I'll just sort of like, what the hell just happened?
I am not feeling so well.
And Carmela is gonna turn to the rest of the group and say, are we all feeling it?
You just kind of hear a muffled sob from the vicinity of Surefoot's fur. That's Sabine's answer.
Oh. Harbinger?
I'm not for sure what the sickness is that I've developed, but I'm definitely not well.
Sounds like a general sickness indeed. Bino, how are you feeling?
Physically? Great. Never better. Emotionally... As she looks over at Sabine, who I assume just lets out another sob, timingly so. Not the greatest. As she looks back at the bowl, and you can tell she wants to do something, but it's like, would I piss off a god by doing this?
Well, sometimes in life, when a white squall comes out of nowhere, it capsizes your ship, so to speak. The best you can really do in those moments is hang on, and hang on we shall. Because as sure as any other white squall will sneak up upon you, I can assure you that a bright new day will follow after. And Carmela is going to go over to Bino. Despite how smooth and charismatic and cool and collected Carmela is, I'm not even going to bother to hide it. She kind of awkwardly reaches over to Bino's shoulder to comfort, and then stops halfway, makes a fist, thinks about tapping her on the shoulder, stops halfway, and then just taps a finger on her shoulder. There.
Part of me feels like I should tip the bowl over and just keep it that way.
Like a cat. Just...
Yeah. Carmela's gonna smile at Bino, and she's gonna say, screw him!
You know what?
Before Bino does anything else, Carmela is gonna reach over and stop her and say, when it comes to the gods, I couldn't care less. But when it comes to what's real, what's tactile, what's right in front of you, and she's gonna point over at Sabine, that I feel deserves respect. Come on, y'all. This room has nothing more for us. We already have enough of what we need.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
Harbinger looks at Sabine and says, I'm sorry, my friend. I wanted to be of assistance to you in that way, but it wasn't meant for me to be so.
Sabine's gonna pull her head out of Surefoot's fur and turn to Harbinger with misty eyes and be like, I think I might not have the blessing of the gods today, but I have the blessing of a friend. And she's put her hand up and allow Harbinger, if you will, to help her to her feet.
Let me assist you.
Thank you. She's going to cast one last look over the shrine and at the bowl. Let's go. Now she's going to let Surefoot help her down the cliff.
Harbinger, before he gets ready to leave, he does turn to the statue. He says, for those who serve you, a good master always seeks to try to find ways to encourage their disciples. Whether you hear me or not, I hope you'll take that into consideration.
Dang, that was pretty good.
Ooh. Boy, dramatic.
Sabine and Surefoot do not need to make a climb check in order to get down.
Alrighty.
Whoever wants to get down will need to make a climb check.
I'll do a climb check.
Look, Sabine doesn't have the blessing of the gods, but she has the blessing of the goat. She's gonna get down this cliff by herself.
Yeah.
That's right. You're welcome to try again if you want there.
Alright, I'm gonna give it another go.
Success for Harbinger. You guys can get down and place yourselves how you would like down there.
Alrighty.
Just do not proceed farther than that.
Alright, then Sabine and Surefoot will make it down the cliff and come right down behind Carmela.
Okey-dokey.
There's space for Bino.
No
Cool.
problem at all. As soon as Bino
Yeah.
can roll the climb. And we can ask again, while you guys are going through, is there any kind of exploration activity that you would like to be doing? What are you guys focused on doing whilst doing this?
Heck.
That is a failure, Bino. You'll have to try again. Unless somebody wants to help you down somehow.
Carmela is gonna go ahead and help out Bino.
Thank you.
Go ahead and make an athletics check. If you beat 10, then Bino can get a little bonus.
Gotcha. My skills.
My skills.
I don't think I stated that I got the rope. Do I need to get the rope that I put down earlier, or did I get it once I tried to pull Surefoot?
You didn't tie it to anything. You just held
Okay,
on to
yeah,
it.
Yeah, I would still have
You
it.
still
Okay, just
have it.
checking.
Yep.
Athletics.
Yep.
Nice.
That's enough.
Yep.
Bino, you get a +1 to your climb check here. So when you go to do a climb check, go ahead and add a +1 circumstance bonus to it.
Ooh, bad time.
It's really hard because you have 0 strength and you are not trained in athletics. So makes it very difficult.
I have a question. Can I go up there and try to have her like get on my back to try to have me climb down with her?
I was going to suggest you have a goat.
I
that
was just
could
about to ask
do it
if
for
that
her.
goat assist was transferable among the party, if it's just general goat support.
The goat support can support anyone so long as you
Perfect.
allow it.
All right. So Speed's gonna turn to Surefoot and be like, "Hey, buddy, a little assist," and he's gonna pop up there and help Bino down.
There you go. So now you don't have to roll. The goat will
Take
take you down. There you go. And
Right
go
on.
ahead and place yourselves however you would like to be. So you can see, are you guys trying to be quiet or are you guys just walking?
Since I don't know where we are, I do feel like stealth may be the best idea.
Okay.
Alright, I'm down to
Yeah.
stealth.
If you guys want to stealth, if you go into your basic actions and do a hide action.
Alright.
Okay.
Because that one, it should be a secret check automatically.
Yes, it is.
Perfect.
Look at them dice.
Oh, you had Surefoot there for your hide check, so if you could go ahead, try again with Sabine selected.
Did Harbinger do it?
Yeah, Harbinger did it.
Okay.
Okay, you guys are trying to be as quiet as you can. You can start to see there's a little hole here as you guys are approaching a little bit closer. You can see a little bit. I didn't say to move forward yet, but that's okay. You
Sorry.
can stop right there. And as you look, you can hear, I'm pretty sure, Harbinger, can you hear
Yes.
the sounds that are being made?
Yes.
Boy, I don't want to.
As you look in this room, there's a large room that looks like that was once a storeroom for the building above. On the far side, you can make out what might have been a cage or a cell at some point, but it is now full of crates and barrels. 4 lizard-like creatures the size of human children are cluttered around the door and are trying to pry it open. So I will show you these. I mean, this isn't your first rodeo with these particular creatures. You see kobolds.
Oh boy. Carmela, do you want Surefoot to go ahead of you or behind you?
Oh, yes, please.
I'm gonna move Surefoot. If it's good with you, then I'm gonna move Surefoot right behind Harbinger.
Sounds good.
All right.
Mhm.
I'll be right behind Surefoot.
And the kobolds seem to be messing with this door in front of them. But they don't seem to have noticed you yet.
Can I whisper back without alerting them? Is that possible?
It's possible.
We have some people ahead of us, some creatures ahead of us. We must prepare for the possibility of a fight.
Well, what kind of creatures?
They are lizard-like creatures.
You guys recognize
Yeah,
them.
right.
This is
Oh, looking
You've
over.
seen a
Can I
kobold
see
before.
them over his shoulder?
you guys literally were in a kobold cave.
Yeah, I was waiting to see if
Oh,
Will
I'm sorry,
heard
they're-
you.
they're kobolds.
'Cause- Yeah.
I wasn't for sure. I wasn't sure.
Carmela is going to...
Normally, if you guys were brand new players and your characters hadn't just had a little adventure in a kobold cave, then I wouldn't have told you what they are. But you guys recognize them as...
Oh, yeah.
Just had to deal with a bunch of kobolds. I think we know what they look like.
I think I know what they look like.
All right. Carmela is going to pass the word down the line, and you guys are going to see her draw her rapier and her pistol.
Oh, okay.
One in each hand?
Then Sabine's also going to draw weapons.
Okay. Be sure to go ahead and make sure that those weapons are drawn. You can do that on your sheets.
I shall continue to have my fist at the ready.
Okay.
Harbinger readies his fists.
It's canon that Harbinger does, in fact, cock his arms like Henry Cavill.
I was worried you were about to say Roman Reigns, but that's good. That's good.
No.
No. Cock the fist, Harbinger.
Cock the fist, Harbinger. No, when he gets the wrestler dedication, he will cock the fist.
Okay. Carmela is going to say, Harbinger, step into the room and then go to the side. Go west. The rest of us will file in behind you.
Okay.
I
Harbinger.
said west! As he bolts down.
Hold on.
Hold on.
Harbinger, as you stop moving. Stop. Harbinger, as you step right there in front of the room, you step on a piece of rubble, and this pile of rocks next to you collapses in a loud... and all of the kobolds turn around and look directly at you, and they all point. I'm going to need everybody, please, roll initiative. Let me get this encounter started.
Well, never mind.
Heck.
All right.
Put those guys on the combat tracker.
All right.
Is it alright if I roll my stealth?
If you'd like, you can roll
Oh.
stealth instead of perception, because you guys were stealthing. It's up to you.
I think I'd like to roll.
I'm going to keep
I would like to roll stealth.
Yep,
I
if you
regret rolling
roll
this.
perception, then you are foregoing the stealth.
Yeah.
What the hell? Armor check penalty, huh?
What are you wearing?
Yep, if you're wearing armor.
I have a cloak.
Let me check your...
It's an
cloak.
armored cloak, but yeah.
Let's see. Yeah.
Oh, does
Check
that get the
penalty.
penalty?
You shouldn't have a check
Oh,
penalty.
no.
Yeah, it's from your cloak.
Oh, okay.
Hold on, let me check something. Yeah, you're trained in light armor. I don't know why it would give you a penalty for that. But...
Do you just want to change it to an 8? So technically it's like, fine. Alright, I have an 8 now. Yippee.
Actually, because of the type of armor it is, we'll go over it at a different point.
Okay.
For now, we'll just leave
We'll
it
just
as
keep
it
it?
is, because your position
Okay.
would not change if you were +1.
Yeah, it would.
But everybody is good. We're going to go ahead and get this combat started. Begin encounter.
Yes.
Okay, so first things first, this kobold here sees Harbinger and is going to spend an action to move over here, and then it is going to attack you with its spear. So the first attack, first is going to target you and make sure he does it right. First attack with a spear. He rolled a natural 20.
Ooh.
So he's going to do critical damage to you. So here it comes with his spear, and he rolled 8 points of damage to you there.
Ouch.
Dang.
And he has one more action. He will go ahead and try the spear again at his multiple attack penalty. There he goes. He literally rolled another natural 20.
Oh no!
All right, well, that's fine.
Here we go. This is the way it happens.
This is how it happened. He only does 4 points of damage to you with his critical
Wow.
hit. And that's all of his actions done. So, Carmela, you're up.
All right.
You have your rapier and your gun out.
Yep. As a freebie for having the 10 paces feet, I get to just start off with getting to move a free 10 feet.
Yep. So, there you go.
I am going to move. Let's see. Now that I'm there, I'm going to go.
Yeah, hold control, click, and then move to the next.
Okay. Whoop, my bad.
Use your arrow keys.
Yeah. There we go. So, in control,
Yep, keep holding control and click.
I would like to move.
That's 25, right? And then press spacebar.
There we go.
That's one action.
Yep, one action to enter the room and then move all the way to the northwest corner.
Right.
Now that I'm there, I'd like to turn back around and to target the kobold that just attacked Harbinger.
Okay. This kobold is behind Harbinger, and as such, he has lesser cover because he has somebody in the way, which gives him a +1 to his AC.
Gotcha.
So, go ahead and make your attack.
All right, here I go. I'm going to fire with my revolver. Bang!
Bang!
Oh, that's a natural 2.
Yep. So, unfortunately, that's going to be a miss.
All right.
Go ahead and click on the next chamber button because we've modified your revolver to automatically turn to the next chamber.
All
So
right.
you don't have to spend an action to turn the chamber itself.
So next chamber moves in.
Yep. You have
And
one action left.
I have one action left. And I'm going to try again. I'm going to try to shoot this guy again.
Okay.
I want to get this guy away from Harbinger.
Your multiple attack penalty, your second attack.
All right, here we go. That is a 18 to hit.
18 hits.
All right.
Go ahead and roll damage.
Rolling damage. That is 3 points damage.
Very nice. Yep.
Pull out my pistol. Miss that first time. Second time, I tell Harbinger, pull up your socks, Harbinger! Click. Bang.
Bang.
And that is the end of my turn.
Very nice. Harbinger, you are up.
All right.
You are looking pretty rough.
You
Speed
prickly
is
bear.
undead.
I'm going to attempt to strike the one that's next to me.
Okay. Go ahead and strike the one next to it. That is a 20 to hit. Go ahead and roll damage. 7 points of damage. Harbinger, what happens to this kobold here?
Basically, Harbinger just tries to smack him into the wall. He basically tries to punch through him. And apparently he did.
He did. There is no kobold there as you punch him, and he's bleh, dead.
Now, can I move and do the third, do an attack, or would I just be moving and that's all I'd be doing?
You only used one action.
Okay, so I'm gonna move to. I'm trying to figure out how to do this. 'Cause I don't want to be where I can get attacked by everyone. I guess if I just go like here
Okay.
to try to attack this one.
Okay. Be sure to target it, and then go ahead and make your second attack at second multiple
Okay.
attack penalty.
That's a natural 20.
What is up
Oh,
with all the
baby.
natural 20s? We've
Oh,
had like 3 in 5 minutes.
Okay, so then we'll roll the damage.
Things
Hit,
goes right.
hit the
No,
critical damage on there.
It's 14 points of damage.
It sure is. Harbinger, what happens to that guy?
He took that
Basically,
personal.
I come over, kind of like an over the head smash, and just kind of hit him. He becomes one with the floor.
Yep, he does. He becomes one with the floor. It's like, have you ever seen in a video game when somebody gets hit and half their body gets clipped into the floor and they jiggle around for a whole bunch?
Yeah, Scorpion.
They scorpion into the ground and he is dead. And I believe that was your last action, Harbinger. We'll go to Sabine now.
Perfect. All right, and Surefoot moves
After
with
Sabine
me.
will be one of the other kobolds. Yes.
Right. Okay, perfect. All right, I'm going to have Surefoot. I believe Surefoot can run in and get this guy. He can. Come on. I'm going to target this guy. They're within range, and then I would like to gore them. So I'm going to have him move.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
So remember, you have to spend an action to command Surefoot to do stuff, and that gives him 2 actions.
Perfect. Okay, so Sabine's going to be like, go for it. That's 1 action, and then I'm Surefoot's going to run in.
Yep.
and go over that.
He may make an attack.
Excellent. Okay, perfect. He's going to hit butt.
Hit, but
Hit butt. Oh, and that is an 18. Total of 24.
24 hits. It is not a crit, but it
That's
does
fine.
hit.
It is very
Go ahead and roll the damage.
So I'm going to roll for damage.
Yeah.
10.
10.
10 points of damage. Sabine, tell me what happens to that kobold.
They don't stand a chance.
So the kobold, kind of expecting just humanoid players to come in, just all of a sudden sees a goat. And it is the last thing that they see as Surefoot headbutts them into absolute oblivion.
Yep. And he does get
Obliviated.
Is that a
absolute-
goat?
It's like, what's
Is that a
that?
Alrighty. So those are both of Surefoot's actions. You have 2 actions
Perfect.
still, Sabine.
I'm going to move into the room then. 'cause I
Okay.
can.
Yeah, that's 25. I think you're being blocked by this corner
Oh,
right
I
here.
see. Okay.
You'll have to move around it. There you go.
good enough.
So that's one action. You have one action left.
Well, then I'm with my sickle going to make, because I have it drawn and reloaded, I am going to make an attack on this guy.
Already. And because you haven't made an attack yet, you can do it at your full multiple attack bonus.
Oh, sweet.
Because you and Surefoot do not share the same things.
Ooh, that's a 7.
That is going to be a
All
miss. But there we go. Now this one kobold is left.
He's like, oh boy.
I see his name in like the combat tracker, like his little name. He's
Yep.
specifically the panicked kobold warrior. Why did we leave the one with
sure
anxiety
is.
to live? Now he's gonna be freaking out thinking that we're gonna kill him. We probably are, but it just depends on our plans, you know? Do we feel like killing him, guys? Let's have an open discussion.
You guys see him as he's holding his spear and he looks around at the group like terrified, clearly. He sees that one of you is objectively worse for the wear than the rest. So he is actually going to he's gonna do this. He's gonna move like this. He's gonna move like this, and then move like this. He's gonna come around here, and then he's gonna attack Harbinger twice.
He's gonna shake him.
So first attack is going to be an 8 to hit.
Ooh.
Does not, I imagine.
Pretty sure 8 does not hit him.
And we're gonna go ahead and make a second attack.
Be
Multiple attack
worse.
penalty.
Be
Fail,
worse.
fail.
Be worse. 11. And 11 does not hit. That is it for all the actions for that kobold warrior panicking in the corner. Doesn't know what to do. Bino, you're up. Carmela, you're
Let
after
me
Bino.
take a look at what I need to do. Let me actually read the requirements for this.
These guys thought it was sweet.
I
out
understand what I must do. Wait, how many actions is that?
Here.
I can
now
do
know
it.
what I must do.
I have 25 feet of movement. Hold on. Excuse me. Nope. I did not want to do that. PC cooperate. Thank you. I will move. How many feet is that? I'm just trying to move into the room to begin with. That's 20 feet of movement. Sabine, I'm going to have to step on you for a second.
That's fine.
Thank you.
You cannot stop in the same spot as one of your allies. You have to stop outside of one of those squares.
Okay, I'm just gonna scoot myself up one. Nope, nope.
Yeah, you stay there.
This little
There you
fellow
go.
right
That's
here
your
is still
first
within
action?
line of sight, right?
Yes.
Like I can see him,
You can.
just so I can cast
And you
this
can
spell.
see all of your friends as you get closer. All of your friends are looking in that direction.
Okay, cool. Ha ha ha. You know what time it is. Just a quick question for the gamers in the party. Do we know what the 5th Metal Gear Solid game is?
Yes. Yes, we do. By all
what would
means,
that be?
please. It is Ground Zeroes. Gotcha. It's Phantom Pain.
I would like to use Phantom Pain.
You sure can.
That's my last
It's got a range of
spell
30
slot
feet,
until
which
I take a long rest.
I believe. Yeah, you're totally fine. So he is going to attempt a will saving throw. Here we go.
Fail.
I hope it's high.
Fail.
Rolled an 18.
18?
Oh.
What if I sobbed?
What if
So-
I cry?
Okay.
He's going to take the regular damage, so go ahead and roll
At
the
least I
damage
roll the
for Phantom
damage.
Pain on that.
2d4. Hee hee
Yes.
hee. Roll high, roll high, roll high. High rolls. That's a 5. I'll take out 5. 5 is okay. It's not a 4. If it was a 4, I would have been like, I could have rolled that on just 1, but it's a 5, so I'll take it.
Nice.
Okay.
Now be
Yep, there you go. So, yeah,
with
he
Phantom
takes-
Pain. I shank you in your non-existent grubby little heart.
What does it look like when Phantom Pain is cast upon this guy?
As Beto just like skirts down the hallway and she like rounds the corner a little bit, almost bumping into Sabine, she just sort of, almost in a way where it's like a finger gun in a sense, she's almost mimicking what Carmela does whenever she's about to fire her revolver. Just mimicking how she loads it, how she carefully aims, and just with a quiet little Phantom Pain. And there's almost like a trail of smoke from her hands. It smells like birthday candle smoke. Not like gun smoke, just like birthday candle smoke. So it just smells like somebody has a birthday cake in here now. But you can only smell it if you're within like 5 feet of Bino. So Sabine's the only one that can just smell birthday cake candles.
Nice.
Very nice.
Very nice.
You moved and then you used your
Yeah,
two
that's
actions?
all the actions I can
That's it for you? Carmela, it's your turn. Harbinger, you're going to be after Carmela.
All right.
Carmela is going to move. I'm going to shoot him.
Shoot him. You spend 1 action to stride. Now you can shoot him with the last
bullet before I gotta load the next chamber. For everybody listening, we ruled that loading the next chamber is an action, right?
Usually it is.
Okay.
Because we've modified the pepper box to be the revolver, it automatically does it for you, so you do not have to spend an action to do that.
Okay.
You do have to spend an action to put a new bullet into the gun.
To reload.
Yep.
And it's cool, because it's a little bit different from the last time you guys saw it. Instead of being a complete 6-shot revolver, it's got a bulkier profile, and I would say probably even a shiny silver finish to the barrel and the chamber itself, and it only holds 3 rounds. So it's got more of like a soft edge triangle shape to the actual chamber.
Yes.
So, I've already fired off 2 shots. I'm going to fire off another.
Yep.
Targeting. Here we go. He's no longer in cover.
Here we go, buddy. Here we go. Buddy.
19 to hit.
19 does hit. Roll damage.
Yep. Everybody put on your earmuffs. Bang. 5 points of damage.
Carmela, what happens to that guy?
Carmela is going to step to the side, check her angles to make sure that she's not going to hit anybody and that he's no longer in cover. And while he's probably trying to recover from the phantom pain, she's just going to let out a sharp whistle. And as soon as he looks at her, bang, right down the chamber, right in between the eyes.
Yep. And it goes right in between his eyes, and he is no longer here.
And spin and blow the smoke away from the barrel.
There you go. And that is the end of this encounter.
Yay!
Yay! All the enemies are dead. You guys can now see it. Harbinger does not look good.
No.
Sabine is concerned.
And those stabs did not help my fate.
I'm gonna have Sabine come up to Harbinger and just start evaluating him. I know he is still under the hour-long treat and wounds, but I can use my heal spell on him with no restrictions, right?
This is true.
Okay, perfect. I'm gonna come over and be like, hey, buddy, how you doing? Just monosyllabic, just grunts.
I got stabbed with a spear twice.
All right, I'm going to cast heal on Harbinger.
Okie dokie.
All right.
Yep. Would you like to use single action or
That's
2 action
what I'm
heal?
just looking at. So, if I use a single action, I have to be within range. If I use a double action, I can cast it from 30 feet away, and I can bump it up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna use 2 actions, and I'm gonna heal versus living. Roll healing.
Sounds good.
All right, so I'm rolling for that.
Roll healing.
Roll healing. 9.
That's 9 more than he had before.
Right? I'm gonna apply. Oh, shoot.
Go ahead. Yeah, no, you don't apply it. Let
Gotcha.
Let
All
Harbinger
right,
do it.
I help him.
Apply that healing to yourself, please, Harbinger.
Okay, I thought I clicked it already.
Nope. Sabine clicked on it.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay, that's
Yay.
You are now a little bit better. And as you guys are here in this room, evaluating and going, hold on a second, there's kobolds here too? You guys are starting to kind of piece together what even it is that's going on here. You guys feel like there's more going on here than you initially anticipated.
Yeah.
And as those thoughts are kind of entering your mind, thank you all for staying with us so far. We're going to take a little bit of a break, and we'll be right back really soon. See you guys in a bit.
See you in a bit.
Alrighty, adventurers, welcome back. You guys are now in this chamber. You guys see what appears to be a locked cage in this room, as well as obviously the dead kobolds that are now around your person. Harbinger looks a little bit better now, though not obviously 100%, but not as bad as he was before. I will go ahead and unpause the game. What would you guys like to do now? also, there is a door over here that is closed.
I was curious during the break about... First of all, great stuff that Catherine was doing about turning that bad roll into that failure into actual good character stuff. We were talking a little bit about that.
Yes.
Off record.
We did. That is correct. And I see what you want, and I will oblige.
Okay, thank you.
You're just giving me...
Because I'm not going to just tell you, it's like, dude, just give her the thing.
Bro, I will say this.
Yeah.
So, after this combat, I am going to assign some people some hero points because everybody was kind of awesome there. Whenever we get to the point where we are giving out hero points, if the group would like to nominate somebody for a hero point, you guys are welcome to, and
That's what it is.
I would be obliged to hand out a hero point to somebody that did that. However,
Yes, I would like to nominate...
However, Sabine, I believe, one, did very well in that fight, as well as did that excellent roleplay. So, actually open up the character sheet and do it as myself. I will give 2 hero points to Sabine.
Wow!
I will give 1 hero point to Harbinger, 1 hero point to Carmella, and 1 to Bino.
Thank you.
There you
Good
go.
job, team. Thank
Great
you.
job, team.
Thank
Good.
you.
I'm proud of us.
Good job.
We did good.
We did good. All right.
If only Gosray thought I did as good as you guys did.
The emotional turmoil.
I'm sure Sabine will be great.
Palpable. Also,
Very
do we
good.
get any experience points for that fight? I forgot to
You
ask
sure do.
earlier.
I'm going to give you guys experience points at the end. After
on.
at the end of the session.
Okay.
I have written down how many experience points you've gotten so far.
Nice.
You said there was a thing in front of us with a lock on it?
Yep. There's a door right here where this dead kobold was.
Excuse
All
me,
right.
sir.
Can I attempt to hit the lock? To break the lock?
Sure, you can try and break the lock if you would like to. Is anybody else going to do anything as...
I was gonna say, can
Harbinger
we see
winds
if any
up-
of the kobolds have keys?
Yeah, you can actually look around. You don't actually have to make a roll or anything. And actually, Harbinger, you would know this. When you were sneaking up, they were messing with the door. They appeared to have been trying to get in before. So I don't know if you want to share that information with your group or not.
So they were in front of the door as we came in initially, and then as I walked in, I hit the rocks, and they alerted them to my presence. So as some would say, I got a rock.
Ah, I see what you did there.
And now you are the one with the rock.
Don't stop the rock.
Look, maybe...
All right, so what do I need to roll for a check to attempt to break the lock?
It says here, you may attempt an athletics check.
Athletics check. Okay.
Yep. So go ahead and roll athletics for me. Okay? You can't seem to even get a hold of this thing. You cannot
Ooh.
do anything with that. And it also doesn't help that your sickness is like impeding your ability to yank and break on this door.
Darn,
I'll say, I don't know if any of you do, but if any of you are proficient in thievery, you feel like you might be able to disable this lock if you had some thieves toolkit with you.
Nah, that's what I was checking for.
No, I have a +0.
Can I make an attempt to force open?
Yep, make a force open.
If that does not work, Harbinger, then I will see about disposing of the lock myself.
That does not appear
I got
to...
it.
He rolled a 17, but no, you don't quite have the strength to open this up.
Yikes.
I'm curious. In first edition, you had to take, I believe you had to take a class feature that you eventually built into using grit. But I'm curious about if I can try to shoot the lock.
Yes, I believe you can. Let me double check this really quick, but you should be able to
Okay.
shoot the lock.
Harbinger, excuse me.
I will move.
Much obliged.
Yes, you do feel like you can deal damage to this, so if you would
Okay.
like, you can go ahead and make an attack roll.
Try to blast the lock.
Try to blast the lock.
Okay. And that would be just a regular strike, right?
Yeah, just make a regular strike. And
Okay.
I'll tell you how much damage you do.
Oh boy, here I go. Thank you. That is a 14.
That does hit. Go ahead and roll damage for that.
That is 4 points damage.
4 points points of damage. All right. Do you aim your gun down it, and do you place your gun directly on the thing itself, or do you stay back a little bit?
I definitely get everybody else to take a quick step on back. I'm going to get as close as I can, and I'm not actually going to put the barrel of the gun on the lock, but I am just going to let it hover over and then turn my head, cover my face, and bang.
Bang. Yep. And it does fire, and you hear as the bullet hits it, and then you examine it. It took a little bit of damage, but not a lot. As it does have a hardness to it.
Of course, yeah. Since we're out of combat,
Yes.
if I do another attempt on it, make another attack, am I going to start suffering the penalty?
No, I wouldn't have you do that.
All right. Well, I'm going to tell to the rest of the group, I'm willing to spend 2 more bullets on this thing.
Sure. Do we target
Carmela,
the
that
door?
sounds like a great idea, but we must remember, we're not for sure how much further we're going to go, and we may need your bullets in the head of a creature.
Oh, don't worry. I brought plenty of bullets. That being said, though, I would elect that we gather ourselves, after getting past here, to return to the surface and get some rest. I know some of us are a lot more fatigued than others, but I feel like we'd be able to recoup our losses, as it were.
Ooh.
And she's saying that as she is pulling back the hammer one more time.
Mm-hmm.
Carmela, before you shoot the lock, can we suggest maybe the Surefoot attempt to ram the door?
Carmela is going to look at Harbinger, look at Surefoot, and then she's going to roll her eyes, uncock the gun, and put it back in her holster. All right.
Sabine, would you be willing to have Surefoot ram the door and attempt to break it open?
Do we target the door? Is that...
No, go ahead in the basic actions, have him selected, and then in the basic actions you should be able to have a force open action. Go ahead and click on force open. That'll be the equivalent of, like, ramming it. Oops.
Surefoot rolled a 17.
Okay. Yeah, Surefoot runs back, and he charges into it, and it goes crang, and you guys hear it. It's all loud and inside the room and stuff. He doesn't seem to make much headway with the gate.
Are we satisfied now?
I will tell you, it's a very difficult check to force open this gate.
Sabine's just gonna take a little, like, all right, we tried, kind of bow and scoot her and Surefoot back out of the way.
All right. I'm going to step up, this time placing the gun against the lock.
Okay.
Bang.
Bang. Roll an attack.
I need to crit is what I need to do.
You do need to crit.
That's where all my good stuff is at. That's a
Okay.
17.
You do hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
All right. That is 5 points of damage.
Okay. Yep. You place the barrel on it and you pull the trigger. It does hit, and you look again. It has taken a little bit of damage, but it's not.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
All right.
It's still intact as it.
This is the last bullet I'm willing to try on this. Regardless, I still feel that we should retreat to the surface and recoup our losses after this. All right.
Sounds good to us.
One more shot.
One more shot. Bang. Oh, that is even worse.
Unfortunately, this time it just fully deflects off of the lock itself and does no damage to it at this point.
Damn. All right. Just gonna pop the chamber, let down the spent shells, and reload.
There you go. Alrighty. You guys have reloaded. You guys are in here now. That took a few minutes. I'll have the time go by a few minutes. It is a little after 1 in the afternoon currently, as you guys are down here and trying to mess with this lock.
Yeah.
What would you like to do?
Carmela already suggested that we head back up to the surface.
As I am not feeling super well and not fully at my fullest of effectivity, I feel like maybe that's the best idea as well.
Let you all go up in a little bit of a rest.
Sounds good to us.
You know?
So I take it we don't want to check out the door that's over on the other side before we do that. We just want to go ahead and go back.
Alright, we're cleared.
I mean, what can even be in there? Like
That's a good
sidestepping
question.
around all the bodies. And Vino even just just very carefully, precariously, just like stepping around the bodies and just like trying to look in to see if like any of the crates are like slightly open.
Yeah, you can look in because there's just bars blocking it at the moment. So you can look and see, and you see that there's some boxes in there, and they look unopened at the moment.
Maybe we could even investigate if there's a possible key to this that we can get our hands on.
Now that would be lovely.
Can we try to lock one more time?
Of course. And Carmela is going to move out of the way.
Vino will draw her rapier and is going to attempt to... Would it be possible... This is a strange question, and I don't know if I'm actually going to be able to do it. Would it be possible for me to maneuver the rapier as if I'm lockpicking it, or would it be too wide?
It would be a little bit too big for the hole for the lock.
Okay, how about I just jam my sword right up in the... Okay, I'm not gonna phrase it like that. This is the first episode. Hi, everybody. I'm just going to... I will use the blade of the rapier on the lock itself and just, like, try and break it. Instead of almost getting Instead of almost losing funding on the first episode, I'm just gonna strike the lock with a rapier. What should I target?
If you'd like to strike it, go ahead and just make it a strike with it.
Okay, I don't have to target anything, because I'm like...
Yeah, there's nothing to target. It's not an entity.
Alright, cool, we're gonna strike it. Yeah.
Yeah, you attack forward with it, and you can't quite seem to get a decent hit on the lock itself.
Rats! Can I give it one more try? Do I have to take a multiple attack penalty?
I won't make you, because you're not in combat right now. You can try again.
I will give it one last try.
Natural 20. Here we go.
You hit it. Go ahead and roll damage.
Ooh. Heck yes. Come on, big number, big number, big number!
6 damage.
6 damage.
This time you slash downward on it, and you hit the lock pretty solidly on there, and you look at it, and you can see it's taking a little bit of damage, but not a whole lot.
All the stuff we fought in a lock is stopping us.
This almost hurts my pride a little bit. We downed godly water for this. We fought dog-sized rats, and a lock is what's beating us.
I cannot accept this. I cannot. I'm gonna attempt to hit the lock with a flurry of blows.
Hit it again. I very much recommend hitting it again.
Make 2 attacks, I guess.
Okay, so do I need to get in a gorilla stance for that?
Did you want to get into gorilla stance for that? You don't have to.
Let's go take a nap.
Oh, okay. No, I see it here.
Our rolls are so bad.
Okay. You didn't hit with that one. Make the second one with the multiple attack penalty.
Yeah.
All of a sudden.
Didn't hit that one either.
Nope.
That is a 4. It's even worse.
Even worse. Sorry. You can't
It
even,
happened. No,
you can't even get a
is-
good strike on it.
This is how tabletop RPGs go.
Yeah. Don't you guys know doors are the bane of everyone's existence?
100%.
There you go.
All right, what are we gonna do, gang?
I am not myself. We must go rest.
Yeah, let's go take a nap.
I need a meal to regain my pride.
Back to the surface.
Back to the surface.
Back
Okay.
to the surface.
You guys make it back up there. Are you guys gonna find a room for the night, or are you gonna stay out somewhere? Like, how are you guys gonna find a place to sleep for the night?
Wouldn't we need to communicate with the person that gave us the mission?
You can.
And then we could ask them if there's a place we could stay for the evening.
Mm-hmm.
If that's possible.
It is possible. It's very
What do
possible.
you recommend?
So you guys, to talk to Tanley, you guys go upstairs and make your way back up. It's not too difficult. I'm not even going to make you guys roll to climb up that thing again. You guys got past it the first time. You guys meet Emily. Since it's only midday at the moment, the fishery only just has regular customers, like, you know, fishmongers and stuff like that, like selling fish. And Tamley's kind of there overseeing. As you guys approach her, she's standing there and she sees y'all coming. She's like, "Oh, hi, how'd it go?"
Well, in some pots it went swimmingly. Other pots not so well.
Oh my.
You've got a
Like cake by a lock right now.
by a lock, yes.
By luck.
Yeah. I don't
Oh.
suppose you happen to have any other keys or utensils to deal with that.
No, I don't remember having any locks down there.
That would track, considering that the wall that had the big hole is significantly more involved than I think you would have originally thought.
Yeah, man.
Oh, dear. How deep does it go?
Couldn't tell you in terms of square footage. All I can tell you is that it is much more involved than I believe you originally thought.
Oh, I'm sorry. I can still just offer you the 10 gold for now.
That's not in question. Let's not worry about it. But right now, we're looking to, well, to be perfectly frank, heal our broken egos. So, where do you recommend as a place where we might be able to rest our heads?
Well, one of the... It has a reputation of being a little rowdy, but usually, for most part, it's pretty calm. But there's Crook's Nook. There's the, she points, like, out the window, and she points down the road a little way. You see that there is what appears to be a building sitting across the Otari River, and as a matter of fact, I will show you guys kind of the map of Otari as you guys come out. Let me know when everybody has made it to the other...
I'm in.
Ooh, pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you guys are down here at the pier. You guys are down here. This is where the fishery is located. And then she points down to this building over here. This building that has made a bridge across the river. And she's like, that's Crook's Nook. You can find a room there.
Charming.
I'm sure I'll be delighted to discover whatever kind of gimmick that building has.
All right.
Yeah, well, Carmela's going to turn to the rest of the group. What do we say?
Let's go figure out what kind of crooks are in all them nooks. And Speed's gonna kind of start shuffling that way.
Let us rest from this weariness we feel.
Alrighty. You guys can make your way over there, and you guys have different options here. You can either just find a floor space to sleep on, just providing a floor space that's only 3 copper to stay the night. If you want a bed, it's going to be just 1 silver piece.
Carmela wants a bed.
Okay. If you would like a bed, go ahead and...
she would settle for nothing less.
And a bath, if we could.
It comes with a
Oh, well, that's
washroom.
like 15 Oh, never mind. Never mind.
You were saying 1 silver?
Yeah, 1 silver piece if you want a bed.
Bed and a bath.
Yep.
All right.
I will gladly take a floor space, as I am rather large and don't fit in most beds.
Okay, 3 copper pieces.
Carmela is going to put down that silver piece for her room.
Okay, you get a bed.
I assume that
It's not a private room.
Oh.
It's like a...
She pays everybody 15 silver each to get the hell out.
This place doesn't really have private rooms available at the moment. They have beds available, and there's bed space.
Oh, I see.
have
It's
no
like an
copper.
open dorm.
Yeah, it's like a dormitory.
I'm gonna take
I
that
have-
silver back.
I have no copper. How does it translate out? I have 1 silver and then 5 gold.
10 copper makes 1 silver. I will take out the copper because it can automatically change it for you.
Oh, okay.
Excuse me, is there a proprietor here?
Yeah, you looking for whoever owns the place?
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
I want to speak to the manager.
there you go. Let me double check with Sabine and Bino first. Sabine,
Yeah.
did you want to get some floor space or would you like to get a bed for the night?
Sabine's gonna look around. Does she see any other animals? Are there any, like, other dogs in the building? Does it look like anyone's stopping her from bringing Surefoot in?
So when you guys get to the place, first of all, it is, like I said, it bridges over the Osprey River, which is the river that runs through town. When you guys come in, you can actually see that there's parts of the floor that have trapdoors, and the trapdoors are open, and people are sitting at their tables with really simple fishing rods. They got, like, the strings going down into the river from their dining spot.
Oh, that's
And
rad.
so there's a couple of people right now that just They look like they're probably late 50s, early 60s humans.
Probably just having a blast.
Just they, if you could call it a blast, they seem very low energy.
Oh, okay. All right.
As they're just kind of sitting there and like kind of talking with each other because they're like near each other, and they both have their drinks. And you guys see in the back a lanky, shrewd-looking woman that's behind the desk at the moment. She's cleaning some stuff, and this is what she looks like. And you approach. Are you in a huff?
I thought you were going to take care of Bino.
Oh, sorry, Bino.
First.
Yes, sorry, go ahead, Bino.
First.
Yeah. No, Bino's just gonna sort of stick with everyone else. You can tell she's not built for the crowds. She's sticking by Carmela and Sabine's side, just like not saying anything to anyone, just trying not to make eye contact.
Yeah, you do see like a few dogs and stuff just kind of lazying around the place. Sabine, you do know that pets do seem to be allowed in here as well.
Then I'm gonna plan to take a floor spot unless whatever happens with Carmela here gets us better results.
Mm-hmm.
I can just kind of sense the energy. I'm like, I'll wait. We'll see where we end up.
Gets me better results.
Like, yeah.
Yeah, but if you get us kicked out, I'm not wasting my copper either. So.
It wouldn't be the first time in Carmela's life.
Exactly.
So Carmela is going to lean on the desk and she's going to say, "Excuse me, is the proprietor available?"
And she kind of like glances over at you mid cleaning a glass and puts it down and says, "Yes, she is. How can I help you?"
Wonderful time. My name is Carmela Cecilia Ramonda de Leon. You see, I'm traveling with my compatriots, and I was wondering, aside from this, and she's gonna look over her shoulder at the old guys just fishing up out of the river.
Mm-hmm.
Rustic establishment. I was wondering, do you know of any other establishments here in town that can facilitate a lady desiring some privacy?
And she kind of like looks at you and like kind of
I'm gonna flip my hair.
she's gonna look you up and down a little bit, and she says,
"Yeah." When she looks me up and down, you're free to look.
And she leans in and says,
"Oh God, you're with that one."
Yeah. She leans in towards you, gives you a wry smile, and a little bit under her breath, but enough so that your compatriots can hear. She says, "Well, if you find a lady, let me know and I will tell her."
That's fat in words.
I'm good. No, I'm cool.
And then while you're recovering from that, she turns to Sabine and says, "How can I help you, ma'am?"
It's just kind of like looking back and forth, and it's like, can I get a floor space, please, ma'am, if it's no trouble, ma'am? And then hands over the copper.
Mm-hmm. She takes it and says, "The floor is yours."
I would like to procure a floor space as well, if it's possible.
Absolutely, you gigantic man.
Carmela is just looking out over in the corner of the like where the ceiling and the wall meet.
And she looks over to Bino and leans with both her elbows on the counter with her head in her hands and says, "And what about you, little lady?"
Bino digs around in her pockets a little bit, unsure what to properly say, because everyone around Bino's just like acting very peculiarly, and Bino's just like, okay, I guess this is happening. And she digs around in her pocket and pulls out a silver piece and is just like, "Would like a bed, please?"
Excellent. Silver piece, please.
Pardon me, ma'am. I was also wondering where there was a place to procure medicinal aids, potions, and such.
We have various places that you can check out. A place that you can find is a lovely little store called Crow's Cast, and she points out towards town, and it's over towards this direction. She says, there is a person there that really likes to experiment with concoctions. You could probably find medicinal herbs and as well as potions there.
Thank you very much for your assistance. I greatly appreciate it.
Excuse me, madam. Carmela. Carmela is. You guys can't see it, but like her hands are under the counter, and she is just gripping the counter underneath, just white knuckle gripping it. She's gonna say, now, for the silver piece of a bed, I understand that there is also a bathing space as well. Could you point it out here on this first floor?
She glances at you quickly,
Yeah.
doesn't give you much attention at this point, and then
Which is ridiculous. I don't understand. Carmela's right in front of her. All the attention should be on Carmela.
she points towards the back, and you can see where it says, there's a little sign, it says bathing area, and it's behind a partition.
Gotcha. Carmela's gonna say, and are the meals included?
Yes.
Very good. And she's gonna hand over a silver piece. Bed, bath, and breakfast, please.
Very doable.
And if I might know your name.
Of course. My name is Yanis Mira.
A beautiful day to you, Yanis.
Thank you.
Well, my friends, shall we go shopping?
I do believe that is a good idea to restock our things that we need before we go back into the cavern.
Like, as you're saying all of that, Carmela is already, like, walking towards the door in a bit of a brisk pace.
I wonder why she's so abrupt.
I'm gonna wait for everybody outside.
I come outside.
We are heading towards the Crow's Casks as a group. And as we're walking and kicking up dust, Carmela's gonna go, not the finest service I've ever experienced.
What makes you say that?
Oh, Bino, sometimes when a lady requires certain standards and they are deliberately withheld from such a lady as myself, it does not reflect well upon the business. And of course, we're saying this as we're walking. I mean, after all, and she's going to turn to the rest of you and just kind of ask, is it far too much to ask for a private room?
I mean, I don't think so, but unless we have the money to pay everyone else to move out, maybe a little?
And besides that, what do you wish to hide from us? We're all together friends here.
Hide, he says, as though, and she's going to gesture towards herself, as though I wish to hide any of this from the world. No, sometimes a lady desires some privacy. And she's going to look at all three of you and she's going to go, now that I'm thinking about it, maybe this isn't the right audience for this kind of play.
Well, Master Ma always did say that a woman is entitled to her time, but she also has to remember her people.
Again with your Master Ma. Did she raise you from birth? That's what I'm beginning to wonder.
Okay, well, even if she did, I don't think that's your place for you to tell him that he can't say the things that she has said to him that are very important to him, and I think we should let him talk. I like hearing what she says anyways, so...
Carmela's actually going to raise an eyebrow at Bino, and she's going to go, huh. Very well, then.
All I meant to say there was that while I understand your concern for need of time away, we do work a lot better together.
Carmela's going to scratch her chin. I do suppose that is true. I am a fine shot between all of us. And you, Harbinger, well, I know few men as strong as you. But Sabine, what about you? Don't you desire some privacy every once in a while?
I was raised on a farm. There ain't much in the way of privacy, especially when we're hunkering down. Honestly, as long as there's a bath, I don't really care much. She's gonna kind of stumble over her words because she's thinking about it. As she's going through her head, she's like, wait, I've only ever like stayed with family and like brothers and like goats. I never stayed with other like people. And she's just gonna kind of mutter and just go into incomprehensible mumbling as a final point there.
Right. It appears that we've got a bit of a mixed result on that one. But, well, naturally, Sabine was raised on a farm. What about you, Bino? Where were you raised?
I mean, for most of my childhood, I lived with my, guess we'll call him my brother. At least that's what he is now. I lived with my brother and my mom and my dad in a much smaller town than this, and that was really it. We had family that would show up every once in a while, but we didn't have anything spectacular. We were just sort of average. Maybe a little less than, maybe a little more. So I guess privacy was something sort of normal, but not really.
Siblings. What about you, Harbinger? Were you raised in a monastery?
No, actually I wasn't. I was found in a monastery at a very low point in my life. But I, like Sabine, was raised on a farm as well. My mother and father owned the farm, and my sister and I worked it. Well, my brother worked it, but that's a whole different story. And so we worked the farm for most of our lives until I went off to war.
Well, that does sound rather romantically rural, I suppose. And Carmilla is going to readjust her hat and keep walking on down the road with the rest of you.
Wait, Carmela, what about you? Where were you raised?
Me? Oh, well.
Yes.
Well, I would say, well, you know,
I'm guessing by the way you carry yourself, not on a farm.
I feel that shop should be nearby, right? I like to think that we're actually still.
You guys are not too terribly far away from it now.
Ah, see, we should be close.
Yeah. If you don't wish to speak on these matters, you can just simply say you wish not to speak on these matters.
Carmilla is going to actually take off her hat, dust it off a little bit, and then put it back on. And she's going to say, I was more or less raised well enough for a young lady. Well, I was, well, reared. I don't suppose any of you have been to the coast, anywhere near the city of Milan.
I know a few of my monastery brethren and sisters who are from Milan.
Sabine?
I haven't much left. Much of where y'all found me. Stayed pretty low. Got a little bit of knowledge, but I ain't never been to the coast myself.
What about you, Bina? You ever been to the Bronze Coast, the Milan?
I don't think I have, no. My family didn't have a lot of money to travel or go on vacations, and even now I'm still making copper on the gold. No, I don't think I've ever been. It's a place that's always seemed interesting to me, but I've never had the money.
Oh. It was wonderful.
You grew up there?
And she's actually gonna kind of stop in her tracks. Yeah, I grew up in, yes, I grew up in Milan. It was, a beautiful time. And Carmela is going to readjust her hat, and she's going to say, I think that's enough of that. I reckon we probably should be close enough to that store for now.
Okay.
As you guys approach this store, it appears to be partly a store, partly a brewery, partly a tavern. As you guys approach, you see a sign outside that says Crow's Casts. If anybody is trained in religion, you can roll a religion check.
Oh.
Otherwise, if you would like to, you may.
I will. Total of 17.
Okay. Nobody else is trained in religion?
I am.
If you're trained in religion, you may roll. Harbinger, you have no idea.
Maybe you should not roll.
Sometimes it's better if you don't roll.
I'm the only one that's not.
Okay, so both Sabine and Bino, you've succeeded on your check. You can see that on the sign itself, it has a relief of what could be a crow or a raven, and underneath it is a particular symbol, and you can see the symbol, and you both recognize it as a symbol to the god Caden Kalian, who is the god of heroes, bravery, and ale.
Nice.
Cool.
Getting fully
I'll
blasted
take that,
in the
let's
mid-afternoon, bro.
Getting blasted.
As they say, the god of day drinking and mimosas.
Where's the god of Ugg boots and pumpkin spice lattes?
You know what? I would convert.
He convert immediately.
The god's already forsaken me. I am now under the service of the god of the PSL.
Can we get the god of big choco wasted? Is that possible?
Daily chocolate wasted.
What's the name of that god again? I want to put it in the chat.
It is.
Caden Kalian.
Yep, I'm going to copy paste it.
Thank you.
Caden Kalian.
Nice.
But as you guys can open up the doors and you go inside and you see half of the room has got like tables and stuff, and there's a few proprietors in there drinking and just having a good time. And on the other side of the room, you see what has like a full distillery back there. You have bubbling concoctions on a bunch of different burners around, and you see behind the counter a Tengu wearing a little hat.
I love little hats.
Well, not a little hat, it's a bandana, but you see this Tengu. Seems to be feminine,
Okay.
working around, mixing stuff up, and she looks up at you guys and sees you approaching and says, "Oh, new customers, welcome, come in."
And Carmela is going to turn to the trio again, and she's going to go, "All right, now that's proper customer service."
Wow.
Thank you for having us.
And leans on the counter and says, "What can old Magaloy do for you?"
A pleasure, Magloire. My name is Camille Cecilia Romonda de Leon. I am here with my compatriots. Now, I am, as we used to say, far too high upon the hierarchy of management to really be divvying out and dealing with these tasks. For those of you, and she's going to turn to the trio again. Now, for those of you that have the money, I wager that now is a good time to exchange the money.
Harbinger walks up to the counter, and it's just like, good day to you, McAloy. My name is Harbinger. I have come to look for potions and things to restock our, well, of course, for each of us, but need for being able to explore and such.
Oh, indeed. I have many different potions that I can give to you. And she's gonna start rummaging around and says, depends entirely on how much you can afford.
Well, while I cannot afford much, I would definitely like to see a list of your offerings for potions of healing and such. That would be wonderfully appreciated.
I have currently 3 different levels of potions of healing. One of them is, of course, the most rudimentary version of a healing potion, a minor healing potion. I also have several lesser healing potions and 1 moderate healing potion currently.
What is the price of your moderate healing potion?
Oh, 50 gold pieces.
Oh my. What about the other 2
Shall
potions
I
that you
gift
offer?
wrap it for you?
Well, no, I don't think I have that much to be able to afford the 50 pieces of gold for that. So I was curious what the other potions were.
She goes, oh, that's too bad. And she takes it and puts it back underneath the counter, but leaves the other ones out in front of you. The minor ones, the most rudimentary ones, are 4 gold pieces each. The one higher, the lesser healing potions, are 12 gold pieces each. As she points to them for you to see the differences.
Yes, but I'm at a bit of an impasse.
Oh?
I don't have near the amount for either of those, unfortunately.
Oh, and she looks and says,
But I appreciate
oh,
you.
that's too bad. And she takes them and puts them down underneath the counter again.
But I do appreciate your offerings.
Could I offer you? And she turns over and you see that she has a beer tap there and fills up a mug of ale and passes it to you and says, can I offer you some ale instead?
Oh, no. I appreciate the offer, but no, not for me, please.
She goes, oh, that's too bad. And she goes and takes it.
I will see about taking up that ale if he doesn't want it. Also, what house wines do you have?
Ooh,
Any
looking for some
selections?
wine.
Preferably anything over 50 years old. Yeah.
50 years old. Ooh, are you a high roller?
Yes.
I have, and she doesn't go back under the counter. She turns around to the cabinet behind her and goes and looks underneath and opens it up, and you see like a plume of dust open up as she...
Oh, when that plume
Yeah.
shoots on out, I'm gonna turn to Beano and I'm gonna be all like, word of advice, that's how you know it's good.
She opens it up, the dust comes out, and she pulls out a bottle, and it's got a thin layer of dust on it. Clearly hasn't been used in a while. And it looks like a really nice red wine. And she presents it in front of it and is like, I have this.
And how much for a glass?
For a glass of this, 1 gold piece.
Hold on, I need to check my money.
Check your money now.
Oh no. Okay, alright, guys, listen. Guys, listen. Listen.
Go on.
I know we're shopping for potions. But can I please have that 1 gold piece that we have in the party stash?
Yes. Yes. I would have given you one. I have oh wait, I don't have any more gold. Oh wait, no, I have gold. I forgot I almost sold my Emmer dude.
I mean, please remember, you all, that we must have ways of healing for when we go back into the cavern.
Yes, I understand that, and that is of paramount importance. That being said, perhaps a slight indulgence would, I don't know, make us appreciate our victories a little bit more. Mind you, the indulgence will be entirely consumed by myself, but I could describe it to you afterwards.
Describe it.
That does give me an interesting idea. Oh, Miss Malloy,
Yes.
I was curious. Do you have any, in this particular establishment, do you have any feats of strength or anything that could be done to perhaps earn some money or earn a way to procure some potions?
Oh, would you like to do such work for me?
It depends on the work.
No.
Oh, that's too bad.
No, I would not like to do the work. Harbinger may if he wishes to.
Oh?
It depends on the work.
Well, you see, and she kind of like reaches out and taps you on your chest a little bit. And she says, you seem like a strapping man. Perhaps you could work for me for a day, and I can give you some potions.
What would you need done?
You see her look over, and as you look to see where she's looking, you see a bunch of unopened crates that are kind of in a pile. And she says,
Oh no.
those need to go into storage.
Oh, where's your storage container?
And she points to the door that's next to where all the boxes have been posted.
Literally the next room.
It's the next room over.
Oh, well then, yes, I can most definitely do that for you. What would be the exchange rate for the work being done versus the potions I've acquired?
Well, if you can put all those in that, I would gladly hand you. And she reaches down underneath the counter again, pulls out a minor potion, and says, I would gladly give you this minor potion.
How many barrels are over there?
You look over, there's crates and stuff as well. And it's a sizable pile.
Yeah.
You said you worked at the store with the squiggly in it?
Yes.
So have you ever had to unload pallets?
Yes.
It's that.
Nice.
It's that.
It's a pallet of delivery.
I would wonder if we could exchange for possibly 2 potions for that work.
Oh, interesting. I would have to think about that.
If he lands this and
I'm gonna pull this
does
out
that,
just
it's like
'cause I
that would
need
actually be a pretty good spot to cap it off. Because I was gonna suggest to the rest of the group, let's not forget we also got the finely crafted sword and a polished shield that we could sell and make that money, bring it on back over here, buy some more potions. I forgot we still have healing potions in our stash. So at the end of this, but by all means, this is such a cool idea that you have.
Yes.
I like this. But by all means, if we play our cards right on this, we might be able to walk away with a total of 5 healing potions in our stash, which would be great.
Yes.
Because we have 3
Okay.
already.
We have 2 right now. We'd be able to get 3 more.
Oh.
Harbinger, please roll me a secret diplomacy check.
Oh, wait. Do you want to help him? If not, I'll help him.
Oh.
What do I
Guidance,
exactly
guidance,
need
guidance.
to roll here?
You could roll diplomacy as well, but it would have to be secret.
I'm trained in diplomacy.
Yeah, so
My GM rolled it.
Okay. Very, very interesting. So, Bino, what is it that you say to assist Harbinger and Bianola? Could we get 2? What do you say?
Bino, mimes digging around in her pockets a little bit and, pulls them inside out. She secretly moved everything inside her bag. And Bino's pretty small. You can tell that Bino is child size, relatively child size. Bino is 17, so she's very short for her age, only being a little taller than 5 feet. And she's just like, oh, damn. Guess when we go back in that big, dark, scary cave, we're gonna get mauled by kobolds.
Oh, baby.
I don't have money for health insurance.
Insurance.
I don't even have insurance.
Oh, yeah.
You all see Magaloy, her jaw drop, and you see her eyes fill with tears.
Oh, no.
And she says, oh, no, you poor child. Please, if you move those boxes, I will give you 3 healing potions.
I can
Bino
move
very
them for
quickly
you.
salutes and wants to help move the boxes.
By all means, it will take you guys the rest of the evening
That's great.
to move
That's
those boxes
fine, I don't
into
care.
the room.
We save 8 gold.
That is so good. That is so good. Great job, guys.
I just want to show you guys what Will's roll was,
Yeah.
just for funsies.
Oh, that's a nat 20.
Nice. That 20.
What did I
Great
get?
job,
Did
guys.
I roll good?
You rolled
Yeah.
all right. You rolled enough to influence for sure.
Yeah.
That's what you
Yeah.
did.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
At least I did good. Good job, Will. Oh my god.
Great
So-
job, guys.
That weirdly
With you-
enough, that insurance bit, it feels like what I'm gonna call a Bitsy bit. It feels like something Bitsy would do.
A little bit.
It's even better than a Bitsy bit. It's a Beano bit.
That's right.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's the first Beano bit of ARO.
Wow.
Oh my god.
So,
Yes.
Now we need a Beano bit compilation when we have 50 episodes out.
There you
yeah,
go.
100%.
100%. Everybody
100%.
gets a bit.
Everybody gets a bit. You know what? While they're doing that, and it's going to do the rest of the evening,
Yeah.
I figure Carmela is going to suggest to Sabine that the 2 of them go and they sell that short sword and that shield for more money, come back, buy more potions, and then
Get a drink.
get a drink.
Yeah.
Probably actually help a little bit with moving those boxes so that's even easier for everybody. Well, while the pair of you are making headway on that,
No, Magaloid comes from around the counter.
Yeah.
Grabs a chair and says, "Please, child, sit down. Don't do any work at all."
Oh, never mind.
And she fills up a cup with some sort of effervescent red liquid and hands it to you.
She rolled off.
Meanwhile, Harbinger is just like double fisting, just double carrying barrels into the room. And just with ease, just stacking them on top of each other, and then grabbing cases and just unloading the deals into the room.
And Bino's doing her best.
And Bino is enjoying a wonderful glass of OJ.
Yep.
She tried to carry one, but Carmela's like, no, you cannot. I will not allow this.
No,
Here, just sit down, child.
Magaloy stops you from doing any work.
Yeah.
She feels so bad for you without your insurance and all that. So she sat you down and gave you like a bubbling orange drink.
Nice.
Oh, Bino will remember this drink for the rest of her days.
If you drink it, have you ever had Tang?
I have not.
Okay.
I will have to ask my family about Tang. What is Tang?
It's thankfully not.
Please
not
ask
very
the
expensive.
token small one. What Tang? Please inform the smoke.
Tang.
I can't.
Yes.
I can't.
Please inform the token small one about Tang.
So Tang is an orange drink. It's a powdered mix that you mix together. It's similar in some ways to like powdered Kool-Aid, but it's got a different flavor to it. But the thing is that it's also carbonated. She made a carbonated orange beverage for you.
Oh my god.
It's
I
a
need
little
this.
like orange
I
soda,
need
but
this.
not quite the same. But yeah, you guys can do the work.
Yeah.
Carmela, you wanted to do something?
While Harbinger is making headway on that, and Bino is. And she's gonna look over at Bino and just see the old crow is just be like, "I'm so sorry." Bino." Carmela's gonna say, and while Bino is making me proud, Sabine, perhaps the pair of us should go and sell that sword and that shield and then come on back.
All right.
Very well then. We'll be back soon. Don't have too much fun.
Absolutely. So, Carmela and Sabine will go off and take care of that off stream, because now I think it's about a good time that we go ahead and wrap it up for this first official episode of Adventurers Rollout.
Yay.
Great job, everybody.
Yay.
Well done, everybody.
Great
Thank
job.
you, listener, for listening. We're just getting started, and so we hope that this little taste was to your liking.
Yeah.
We'll be back again soon. We're going to have this up every single month,
Mm-hmm.
so be sure to keep
Maybe even more.
maybe even more.
We'll see.
We'll have to see in the future. I hope everybody has a great time, and we will see you all for the next adventure. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.